Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think this is time for our first official Jack Sparrow rant. And today we're going to be talking about holidays and the holiday season, which is upon us. I feel I love the holidays. Don't get me wrong. I love Thanksgiving. I love actually putting a tree up for the very first time. I have a tradition. Every Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, I put up my tree. I drink peppermint vodka, sometimes with eggnog, sometimes naked. And I put up the tree. I watch Polar Express, and I have a great time. It's a wonderful time. Um, I love listening to Christmas music the whole entire time. I love. I actually like buying presents for the family. The presents for the family is great. I hate lists. If people give me lists, it kind of annoys me, and I like to go off script because I think really, presents should be from the heart, right? The presents should be something that you really want to give them because you care about the person and you're in tune with what they like. And I think they like that. In the end, they like that more sometimes. You hope that than what they actually asked for. Um, I like the overall magic of the season. I do. The things I do not like, however, the things I don't care for, are the rampant commercialized aspect of it. For example, this year, before it was before Halloween even kicked off. There was decorations, Christmas decorations out, and it kind of annoyed me. Every year it seems to be a little sooner, a little sooner, and a little sooner, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it because it robs the season of the joy. It robs the season of the magic, and it just really bothers me. Um, it kind of trickles into things like Black Friday. Black Friday. Um, my wife and I've gotten involved in Black Friday twice, ever. One year we were out bumming around. I think it was 2010. We were bumming around, and we were just looking around. It's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, let's just go out and have fun. Let's get out of the house. Let's just walk around a little bit. Burn off some of this freaking turkey. So we walked around. We went to places like Target, Walmart, Best Buy, worst places to be on Black Friday. Just to goof around. And we saw an Xbox 360, and we bought it. It was a good deal. Okay. Um, a year or two later, we bought a house. We decided, hey, there's a nice Samsung TV that was for the price of one of the cheapy ones. Okay, we could wait in line for that one item that we needed for our house because the TV we had was too small. We needed binoculars to see it from across the living room. It's okay, no big deal. So we bought it. Aside from that, we have never really gotten involved with a Black Friday. And it's mainly because you see these videos that people post from like Twitter, Facebook, here on YouTube. People fighting over stuff like sheets, a Nintendo Switch, TVs, toasters. People getting into physical altercations over physical things. And the irony, the grand irony, is that the Black Friday sales has turned into this thing where a company will mark up the product and then take some off, and you're essentially paying full price or maybe just under full price for that item. Let's say you want to get a TV. Well, last week the TV was $300. Well, what we're going to do now is we're going to mark that at, we're going to say it was 250, or we'll say it was 300 or 350. We'll say it's 350, and then we're going to mark that price off as we're going to mark it off at 285. So people think, yeah, gum, look at that price. I'm going to have to punch somebody in the eye to get that TV. because it's only 285. It was 350 last week when it really wasn't. They marked up the price, and you're essentially paying full price for that TV. It's not good deals anymore. Cyber Mondays are where it's at. I guess I've heard. But we've gone out just to get out of the house, and we've never participated. But we've noticed this. We was like, well, there's no such thing as a good price, and Black Friday is kind of dead. Plus, the even worse aspect is these poor retail people are working Friday. They start at midnight, and then now it's not Black Friday. It's Stupid Thursday, or what was Turd Thursday, I guess you could call it. Or they're starting Thursday at 3 p.m. this year. So instead of spending time with the family around the dinner table, praying and thanking, Allah, God, whatever deity they subscribe to. Personally, we pray to God in our family, but whoever prays to who, they thank God or they thank Allah for whatever they got, and they're just supposed to be grateful, right? But no, we got commercialization of these things, greed. It's a complete antithesis of what the holiday is supposed to be. You got people going out there throwing elbows for a toaster at 3 p.m. It's like screw having a nice turkey and a nice glass of wine. Let's just go out in there and beat the hell out of people instead. That sounds like a lot more fun. So anyway, I mean, that's not a very good start to the holiday season. So then you get all the lists and things that people demand, want. I want this. I want that. It reminds me of Hook. It's like, I want a party. I want a cookie. I want me, now, now, now. It reminds me of that a lot, actually. It's just really sad. You see a bunch of freaking adults acting like toddlers who they want the treat. They want the treat after dinner, because hey, I ate a couple of pieces of cucumber, so I get a treat. No, 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 you don't. No, no, you didn't eat any broccoli. You didn't eat asparagus. You didn't eat your Brussels sprouts. You get no treat. And of course, there's the meltdown, and you translate it over to the adult world. It's like, I wanted that Switch. I'm going to beat you up because I wanted that piece of $200 piece of crap electronic. Swig of old Fezziwig ale for the seasonal festive spirit, I guess. Oh, we could call this joy juice, or festive juice. Okay, from now on, we're going to call it joy juice. So a swig of joy juice for the festive spirit. That sounds good. Kind of ribbon on Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers on his swig of water for the working man. I think a swig of joy juice. I love water. Don't get me wrong. I hydrate all the time. Work out all the time. Got to keep hydrated. But a swig of joy juice for the holiday festive spirit. It's okay. It's a holiday weekend. Anyway, but look, I mean, if going and standing in line for a few hours buying some cheap Chinese junk with money you don't have or credit cards you have, for stuff that you don't necessarily need, if that's your bag, hey, power be to you. But I find that I feel guilty whenever I drive by a person who's standing on a corner holding a cardboard sign. Sure, you don't know if you give them money, are they gonna buy some drugs? They're gonna buy booze. I don't know. Buy them a sandwich. I suggest, and this is what we do, put together a bag, just a little paper bag. Put some toothpaste in there. Put a bar of soap in there. Put some food in there. Put a nice little message. Something that'll maybe, some of these people might be depressed. Maybe put a little hope inside them. I don't have, have to be super religious if that's not your thing, but just something that says, hey, I care about your existence. And yeah, I'm not going to give you money, but here's something that you need. If you want to try to get a job, you need to smell good, and you need to have a decent breath. And you hungry? Well, here's water. Here's your needs. Here's not something you like, like a $5 bill. Here's some needs. And that's just like the tiniest little thing. Taking your clothes, taking your shoes, taking your, bedding, things that you don't use anymore, toys, to your local shelters and stuff like that, so that women, children, and men have something this holiday season. Giving out of your heart, because look, we're what United States of America is like the top 7% of wealth in the world. So low middle class, even low class, is living in luxury compared to some parts of the world, and we take it for granted, and we tend to be greedy. And I make jokes a lot about trailer park people, and it's just for. I think I watched too much South Park when I was younger, but the truth is that some of these people live in a trailer, and they can get some things. But when you compare that to a person who's living in another country, they might not have food, they might not have water. And we complain if our internet is down for an hour. We complain if our power glitches for 15 minutes. We complain if they're not carrying our favorite brand of beer at the supermarket across the street. We don't think about where things come from. We don't think about the the luxuries that we have. Running water is a huge luxury. Electricity is a huge luxury. And I think my children, I think what old Jack is trying to say. So you should be very thankful of the things that you have. Hey? So you might not always have it when it not be there anymore to be had. Or something. Just be thankful. This is the time to be thankful and reflect upon things. Enjoy the magic. Don't get caught up in the stress. Don't get caught up in the hassle. Just enjoy it. Just try to be there for your fellow man. You see someone in need, help them. I think we can do more good. Don't get involved in politics. Don't look at the politics stuff. Who cares who votes Democrat? Who cares who votes Republican? Who cares if they're a hippie liberal? Who cares if they're a freaking, fascist conservative? Who cares about these things? You see a person who needs, provide, do something for someone else. And I need to try to do better myself. But hey, you know what? This is just a friendly public service announcement, aka via a rant situation. But as always, this is Jack saying keep your eyes on the horizon. And if you find something in this video you like, hey, leave a like. I hate begging for subs, but hey, you want a sub? You want to see some new stuff? Hey, that's how channels grow. I have a lot of the same opinions and same feelings at other places like EVS, the Comic Pros, Artist Secrets Extraordinaire, The Quartering, Geeks and Gamers. I have Ivan Orgatega. I have a lot of common interests in these guys. And so if you're interested in them, hey, I talk about a lot of the same things, but I also talk about cars, I'll talk about sports, I'll talk about games, I'll talk about just about anything. I have a lot of interests. I'm kind of ADD. I love a lot of things. So if that interests you, please stop on by again. But you have a fantastic evening, and we'll talk to you again very soon.